the quest, the goal to be present. It's a simple concept, but it's shocking how many of us are still thinking about a car accident 7 hours earlier, or this person who pulled in front of us, or a grade we got on a test 3 days earlier. And it's really the discipline to not be in the past or not be in the future, but to stay in the moment.
All right. With you working with Russell Wilson, what have you found that he does before games, some pre-game rituals that help him perform?
I think Russ, like a lot of players, are creatures of habit. They have certain times they're going to get to the stadium, how they go to the athletic trainer, when they're going to come out. I think he comes out, throws to Jimmy Graham, Jermaine Kearse, does a very specific thing. He has kind of a towel process that pitchers do, where it just goes through and sort of throws that. But something that he's created, which is a routine. And routines allow us to feel comfortable. Like, okay, if I'm in Green Bay or I'm in Seattle, I can do the same thing to get my mind in that moment. So music, video, different types of things. But he has, I think, a good physical routine that he goes through, and then mentally some specific things that he'll go through specific to who he's playing to get him ready.
Do you feel Russ Wilson and other athletes, it kind of depends on them, but do you feel that being riled up and tense before a game helps them perform, or being comfortable and relaxed would probably help them more?
Sports psychology looks at that word as activation. You need to be activated to compete. So some people, that's loud music that's jumping up and down to get them physically activated. Others, it's a different process. I think we look at track athletes. Look at Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt, probably the most dominant athlete we've seen, and he's doing all this dancing and these hands and all these other things to get himself ready to perform. Michael Johnson, another great sprinter, was very quiet, would sit down and just kind of go through a script in his own mind. So what all athletes do is they need to be activated physically. So riled up tension is not usually a positive thing. So that's where breathing comes in, and being able to simplify my breathing and keep things simple. But I think being physically ready to go, every athlete needs to be physically ready to go. If you're not, and you play football, baseball, or basketball, the beginning of that game is going to be very tough for you until you get yourself ready.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, take care.